How wonderful that was, how wonderful, and, when we put our ears to the paling post, the music that came out was magical.
You're so handsome, tell me more.
The light between the ricks of hay and straw was a hole in heaven's gable. An apple tree with its December glinting fruit we saw. Oh, you, Eve, were the world that tempted me to eat the knowledge that grew in clay and death the grim within it. Now and then I can remember something of the gay garden that was childhood's. Again, the tracks of cattle to a drinking place, a green stone lying sideways in a ditch, or any common sight, the transfigured face of a beauty that the world did not touch. My father played the melodeon outside at our gate. There were stars in the morning east, and they danced to his music.
Across the wild bogs his melodeon called to El Lennons and Callans. As I pulled on my trousers in a hurry, I knew some strange thing had happened. Outside the cow's house my mother made the music of milking. The light of her stable lamp was a star, and the frost of Bethlehem made it twinkle.
A water hen screeched in the bog. Mass-going feet crunched the water ice on the pothole. Somebody wistfully twisted the bellows wheel. My child poet picked out the letters on the gray stone in silver, the wonder of the Christmas townland, the winking glitter of a frosty dawn. Cassiopeia was over Cassidy's hanging hill. I looked, and three within bushes rode across the horizon, the three wise kings. An old man passing said,
"Can't he make it talk?"
The melodeon. I hid in the doorway, and tightened the belt of my box-pleated coat. I nicked 6 nicks on the doorpost with my penknife's big blade. There was a little one for cutting tobacco, and I was 6 Christmases of age. My father played the melodeon, my mother milked the cows, and I had a prayer like a white rose pinned on the Virgin Mary's blouse.
That's a lovely poem, Ginger. Tell me more about it.
Well, you see, Mary, the poet Patrick Kavanagh, came from a Catholic background, and as you can imagine, Mass was very important to them. That's why in this poem Kavanagh's imagination pictured parts of his home area in terms of the Christmas story told in the Bible.
I see.
Yes, and Kavanagh started writing poems in his teens. While he was doing his farm work, he didn't fit it to the farm work, and would rather write poems. In the first section, Kavanagh recalls a series of random childhood experiences. He remembers the white coat of frost on the potato pits in the yard and the humming sound of fence wire and the wind. He compares the world to Eve, tempting him with knowledge to leave his childhood, which was like the Garden of Eden.
And what about the second half?
In the second section, Kavanagh recalls his father playing the small accordion at his gate, probably on Christmas morning. Kavanagh recalls how he linked symbols of Christmas to the scene around the farmyard and farmhouse, the star in the east, the nativity stable, the three wise men, and the Virgin Mary.
Fantastic, let's go for lunch.